I used to teach Christian ethics. I did it at a Bible college and at a Christian college. It happened to be a Catholic school in Wisconsin. And I loved Abortion Day. You say, well, how in the world could you love Abortion Day? Because I knew I would get to torment students on that day like I don't get to torment them on any other day. So what I would do is I'd go in and I'd say, hey, it's Abortion Day today. We're going to talk about abortion. So I'd say, how many of you are pro-life? Every hand goes up, which of course is predictable. And I would say, why? And they'd look at you again like you got two heads. You know, we're Christians, and they'd go back and forth, and eventually somebody would say, well, life is sacred, and I'd say, why? And then somebody would wind up in Genesis 1:26, and they'd say, well, because humanity is made in the image of God. And I would say, well, what does that mean? And then I would get the grocery list. See, that's what I'm waiting for, is the grocery list. This is the grocery list. They would say things like, whoa, consciousness, self-awareness, sentience, the ability to pray, the ability to commune with God, emotions, having a soul or a spirit. Theologians land somewhere in here, and I would say, well, thank you for making a biblical pro-choice argument. And then they'd really look at you. And they're like, what? What do you mean? Why do these things fail? Because they cannot be said to be present equally among all human beings. You go back to the list. Does everybody have the same level of intelligence? Emotional aptitude? Is everybody's conscience the same? What about people in a coma? Do they lose the image? They're no longer conscious. I mean, you can just go down. You can pick off every one of these.